Hi, welcome to Final Cut Express tutorial. In today's tutorial, what we're going to look at is actually how to set up our documents so that it's ready to work with when you're working on the computer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over to Final Cut Express. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go to User Preferences. When this comes up, I'm going to make sure that the first thing I'm going to check is the levels of undo, and I'm going to check those, and I'm going to make sure there's about 30 in there. And that just makes it a little bit easier later on. And I'm going to click OK. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to Final Cut Express, click on that menu item, and go down to System Settings. This is really important that we do this every time we set up our Final Cut Express document. We're going to go to where it says Set the Capture Scratch Disks. And we're going to click on Set. In this case, I'm going to click over to where I see the desktop on my computer. I have an external disk drive. So we're going to click on the disk drive where we want this to go. And you're actually going to just, if you want to make a folder in here, so I'm going to call a new folder, and I'm going to call it Tutorial 1. And I'm going to say Create. So now when I say Choose, right now all of the files will be set to go into that folder called Tutorial 1. The next thing I'm going to do is where it says go down to where it says Waveform Cache. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to set them to the exact same spot. And the thumbnail cache, same thing. So now all my things are set, all my settings are set for where I want the file to go. Now we're ready to move on to the next tutorial.